And today I'd like to show you how to make some Beet Kvass. It's a medicinal tonic and it's very good for your blood. It alkalizes your body. I'd like to show you briefly what the ingredients are to making this very simple beverage. First we have some whey, okay, some homemade whey. We've got some organic beets. I'm going to cut the greens off, and I think I'm only going to use two because they're very large. I'm going to cut the greens off and save those for another use. So we've got the beets. I have Himalayan sea salt here. A good quality sea salt is what you need. I want a 2-quart jar container, a glass container, and you need good filtered water. So those are the ingredients that we need to start this dish. I'm going to chop up the beets into large dice size, okay, and then we'll show you how to put it together. Okay, so we've got all our ingredients ready. The beets are chopped up. Like I said, I used 2 large, and this might be a little bit more than you have to have in here. If you've got medium beets, use maybe 3, and if you've got smaller beets, then use a good handful of them, to get about a half a jar of this. The Himalayan salt has been ground up, and this is about 1 tablespoon of salt. And we're going to use a 1/4 cup whey. So I'm just going to put this all in the jar. I'm going to put the salt right in there on the beets. And I was going to show you the size of one of those beets. It's about the size of a large dice. Okay. And a 1/4 cup of whey. This has been separated raw milk, and it makes a cream cheese and a good whey. And you use this whey to ferment vegetables and fruits and meats and anything else that you can think of. And then we need some good filtered water. So I'm going to pour that in there right up to the top. Okay. And again, some of the benefits of having Beet Kvass, drinking it therapeutically would be 4 ounces in the morning and 4 ounces in the evening. And it's a good digestive aid. It cleans the liver, it prevents kidney stones, it alkalizes the blood, and so many other good things. It's just really good for you. It's not the best tasting drink I've ever had, but I do enjoy it. It's got a pleasant, sour, earthy flavor. So I'm going to cover this, and I'm just going to gently mix it up here, shake it up a little bit so that salt dissolves. And now this is done. This is ready to sit. Now fermenting items, most things go 2 or 3 days. With Beet Kvass, I'm going to let this sit out for 2 days, room temperature, and it's going to ferment. Lacto-fermentation is the kind of fermentation we're looking for. You don't want it to become alcoholic, and that would happen if you grated the beets instead of dicing them. Because if it's too small, the sugars are too available in there, and it'll end up turning into alcohol, and you don't want that. You want a lacto-fermentation. So this is all ready to go, and it's going to sit for 2 days, room temperature. Then I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and the family will sip on this until it's gone. When it's about right there with the liquid, when it's down at the bottom, you can fill it all the way back to the top again and let it sit out for 2. Sometimes I like to go an extra day the second time around because it's a little bit weaker, okay? And you will have another brew of the same kind. When that's all gone, you can either discard the beets or use them in salads, because now the beets as well are fermented and have a pickled taste. So they're really great thrown into salads. So I recommend doing that. And that's how easy it is to make Beet Kvass. I recommend that you do this. It's so good for you. It's a superfood. So have fun with it and enjoy. If you want to know how to make whey, then look for that video on making whey with raw milk.